Okay, welcome everybody to another Friday Footfalls. Big one this time because Fury has had the axe in Modern, so no more free deal 4 damage for Rhinos. So this is where I'm starting post Fury. So a lot of the Rhinos list were cutting Furies anyway, playing maybe one main and a couple in the sideboard, but just gone full, just got rid of them from the main office and the side, I suppose. But just replace them with a few things around the edges. So full 4 subtleties, full complement of Lórien Revealed, 3 Tidebinders, and a couple of Flame of Anor in the main. This is where I'm starting in the sideboard. I'm not sure about this, but I've gone. I think we do still need some sweepers. So gone 2 Brotherhoods End and Anger of the Gods. I think going forward with Yawgmoth and Tron and Titan didn't get hit. I mean, Rhinos is obviously going to be one of the big players in the new format as well. But also, Yawgmoth, Tron and Titan. So 3 Blood Moon and 3 sweepers. Gone for 1 Anger of the Gods. Just good against some of the undying creatures out of Yawgmoth. And the 2 Brotherhoods and the artifact one is pretty good for dealing with hardened scales, so that's an interesting one. But other than that, it's not changed too much for Rhinos, so let's see how we get on. Big thanks to everyone for watching, and huge thanks for everyone that has subscribed recently. Please do consider doing so if you haven't already. Playing a lot of Modern at the moment, and gonna get onto Pioneer as well, because that also had some quite big news with the unbans and bans. So we'll see how we get on. Certainly like to go first. Yep, this sounds great. So just island cycle. This sounds really good. This hand is probably as best we can do. 3 lands essentially, Force of Negation with a blue card, ice and a Cascader. Yep, we like that one. So we'll go island, pass the turn, then we're just going to island cycle for probably a Steam Vents. Okay, so that's fine. Because we can just, instead of icing their land, we can just fire this. We could just go for icing the Ragavan, but then we want to just do this now. Because if they have like Spell Pierce or something, we don't want to get Spell Pierce. Probably shouldn't auto yield. Opponent probably just going to keep up counter spell. I will probably fetch a basic forest here. Right, in the opponent's upkeep, go for Violent Outburst. We are soft to exactly like double Spell Pierce. Could have done without drawing all of these lands. Hopefully it's counter spell. So we'll force. We are left with not very much, but opponent is on Tina by the look of it, probably with Questing Druid. Take on, at least it's a non-land. We'll attack for 8. Pass the turn. Opponent can't unholy heat a Rhino. Okay, now they just concede. So we had the absolute, that was, if I could open with that hand every time, that would just be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay, so it looks like a Temur Murktide type deck. So I'll bring in the Mystical Dispute. I want the Endurances as well. Dead Gone is great for subtlety. Subtlety. For Ragavan, I usually cut the forces. They're probably bringing in mystical disputes and stuff, so we'll cut those. And I think that looks pretty good, so I'll just go with that. Right, sadly can't have the nuts every time, so we're going to mulligan this one. 2 lands and a Crashing Footfalls. I think we can keep this. We just need to draw 1 more land. I'm going to bottom the Flame of Anor, because then maybe I should have just bottom Crashing Footfalls actually, because if they go Ragavan, we're going to want to spend our turn 1 killing it. So yeah, I probably should have just kept the Flame of Anor, bottom the Crashing Footfalls. Gemstone Caverns. Oh, actually no, it is our 3rd land, so that's fine. So obviously it's a red source. I think I'm going to go and get Stomping Ground. Then we'll probably try and get the Triome, because double green for endurance is quite big. Okay, they dash. Okay, Crashing Footfalls. Another Steam Vents. Let's go suspend. Get the Triome with this. Okay, Preordain is fine. Wonder if they probably don't dash now. Like, we're holding up potentially removal. Opponent misses on lands. So yeah, we'll just go and get the Triome. Okay, Boseiju. Play Gemstone Caverns and pass. And then we can go Violent Outburst on their end step. I'm going to do it now. Like, it makes them, if they've got Spell Pierce, it makes them use the treasure. And they're so likely to find something with the Expressive Iteration. I guess they could have EE. Also, we've lost. So there's 1 Crashing Footfalls in the graveyard, 1 on suspend with 3 counters on it. So I think I'm going to Violent Outburst in my upkeep. I suppose it depends what they have here. Okay, they just have heat. That's fine. So the fact that they heat a Rhino, and the fact that we've got a couple of turns before the other ones come down, mean that this is a fine spot to Violent Outburst in upkeep. So the problem is, if with the other one being on suspend, if it was coming down next turn, we're really soft to engineered explosives. But I think here we just want to go. Like, I really don't want to draw the last Crashing Footfalls. And it pumps this Rhino token as well. And we can't play around Spell Pierce anyway. Okay, another Steam Vent's not the best. Attack for 5. Like, putting lethal on the field as well. Hopefully it's not engineered explosives. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't put the opponent on engineered explosives unless they've just drawn it. Could be game losing. Okay, Chalice of the Void. We've got the answer to Chalice. If this isn't Murktide. Okay, Ragavan. Okay, Violent Outburst is a good one to get off the top of the deck. Okay, Shardless Agent. I mean, we're going to play that. Oh, we haven't got anything to cascade into anyway. But it blocks Ragavan. So yeah, we've got Rhinos coming in this turn, potentially. Okay, that's a big Murktide. Only a 4/4 actually. Oh, I think so. This implies they have another Murktide in hand. Have to go after the Chalice here. But if they're holding up Counterspell, then we probably just lose. Yep, cast this. Okay, so things like Dead Gone are fine. Another Shardless Agent. So I think we play it, but it's not great. Actually, maybe I should have held it in case I draw Endurance. But yeah, I'm pretty confident the opponent has another Murktide in hand. Maybe they just have like Unholy Heats. Yeah, no, here we go. Yeah, so this becomes a 7. Dead to Bolt. Yeah, it was all that engineered explosives. Tried to play around. Like I'd convinced myself that they didn't have it, but maybe that was incorrect. Subtlety, block Murktide. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean it's definitely possible that they top decked it. Or that they had it but just unholy heated to not take any damage. But right, so Gemstone Caverns for Boseiju just because, and we saw Cavern as well. Not Cavern, we saw Chalice anyway, so yeah, this is probably fine. Let's see another hand like the first the first game. I mean, it kills Ragavan, it gets our third land. It's got 2 disputes in, but do we really want to play the long game? I think I'm gonna, let's try it. I'm not totally convinced here, but yeah, all this hand needs is a Cascader. See if they play a turn 1 creature. Okay, double Bauble. Okay, well, we'll just island cycle away whatever was on top. I'm just going to get the Triome here. Like, we need double green and double blue, really. That's a good draw. But yeah, I think we want to get the the tap land down. And ice, I don't know, ice can be useful later as well. Right, let's... Okay, Gemstone Caverns. We can play that to take no damage. I guess we can't go dead, dispute now, but I think I'm just going to ice a land. Subtlety's not too bad. Right, Cascader. Okay, so we do need another forest. Let's just go Misty Rainforest pass. Actually, we probably need another blue land. Might just go draw 2 cards here. Yeah, I think so. Maybe we're meant to play around Spell Pierce. Okay, Lórien Revealed will probably keep. So now we want more blue sources. Let's get Breeding Pool. Okay, so let's shock in. Okay, opponent not using their mana. They must have a very reactive hand, I think. So yeah, here we're just going to go for it. So we'll make sure we're holding up double blue for these 2 Mystical Disputes in hand. They could have Tasha's Tidebinder to Tishana's Tidebinder or whatever to counter the Violent Outburst trigger. Don't know if Murktide has adopted that card yet, or at all. Ooh, Flusterstorm is... Yeah, that's one of them that we can't beat. Pretty rough. Okay, so we'll Lórien Revealed just for an island here. Okay, we find another one, which is good. Yeah, one of the best draws. Opponent really playing a control game. I haven't seen a single creature. Looks at the top of our deck. We're just going to cascade again. Hopefully they don't have another Flusterstorm. That would be very bad. Okay, Force will dispute. If they pay the 3, we'll just dispute again. This actually works out quite nicely because we can now untap and draw 3 cards. Okay, just attack. I wonder if we're meant to Subtlety and just keep up Subtlety. I don't think so. So this. Yeah, play a land, pass the turn. Lórien Revealed has been, yeah, really, really good. Seeing play in a lot of formats as well, I think. So yeah, we go to Subtlety, the Murktide here. Like if they dispute or whatever, then we've got answers for it in our turn. See what they do. They put Murktide on the bottom. Okay, iteration is fine. So no Delirium, Unholy Heat, but they haven't got. There's no. Okay, now they have it. They must have another one. No Delirium. I think the opponent might have thought they had Delirium. Okay, Preordain. But they're just dead to Preordain because they, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we kept the kind of control hand and did manage to draw into it. Flame of Anor, drawing 2 cards was really good. Yeah, I think that's how you want to beat Murktide, and having those 2 mystical disputes didn't hurt as well. So yeah, good to get the win in round number 1. See you for round 2. Right, this is actually round number 3, sadly. Round number 2 ended abruptly when Magic Online decided to kick me out and not let me back in. So by the time it let me back in, I'd lost the game due to inaction. So that was pretty annoying. But we will just about keep this one. We can suspend on 1. We've got Subtlety as well. So, probably shouldn't. Because if they go Ragavan, we might want to Subtlety it. Sigarda's Aid. Okay, that's pretty good. We'd love like a. It's not a bad draw. Sadly, we can't do anything against the hammer here. Like if they hammer us, we probably just die. Maybe we should have Subtletied the Ornithopter. I don't think so. They only got 4 cards in hand. They need to have. Oh, actually, they only need to have a hammer. If they have Stoneforge Mystic, we'll Subtlety it. Do they have the hammer? Well, the attack says they probably do. Is it double hammer? Could just be dead on turn 2. Okay, we go to 7. So I don't actually think there's much that gets us out of this. I guess Boseiju, exactly. Yeah, just dead. Okay, maybe we should have Subtlety the Ornithopter, but I don't think so. Like, we Subtlety the Ornithopter, and we just die the following turn, probably. Okay. Hammer is another deck that probably gains quite a bit from the Fury ban. So Boseiju, the Force of Vigors, all the Brotherhood's End. We'll cut the disputes. What do you think about Subtlety? Force is okay. Flame of Anor is good. Let's cut 3 Subtlety, I think. We're on the play. We can cut Gemstone Caverns. What about Anger of the Gods? Esper Sentinel, Stoneforge Mystic. No, I think we're just keeping the Subtlety. Let's try that. Yeah. And then on the draw, we'll switch Gemstone Caverns for Subtlety. Excited to try out Brotherhood's End. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So yeah, turn 1 tap land, turn 2 ice or fire, turn 3 cascade, turn 4 cascade is the plan. See if we can pull it off. Opponent mulliganing to 6. Yeah, it might be, yeah, because we don't need as many cards. Obviously, the Fury ban means that Scam is probably no longer that much of a thing. But, I mean, Subtlety is just such a good catch-all answer. Yeah, it's good against Tron, it's good against Titan. Sentinel is quite annoying. We're going to have to let them draw a card anyway. So I think we'll just go this. I think we'll just kill it now. Because if we let them untap with it, you know, they're always going to draw a card off that anyway, I would say. Like, and they can go aid hammer. Okay, so we've got the ability to. So Tidebinder is an interesting one against Zasaga. You can stop it learning. You cannot stop it tapping for mana, and you can't stop it searching, but you can stop it learning the second ability, which is quite interesting. If you counter this, it just never learns the make a construct ability. But we're happy to just make some Rhinos here. Maybe should have just jammed Shardless Agent. Right, there we go. Okay, another Tidebinder. I think we're just going to hold that up, in all honesty, because otherwise they might kill us with Inkmoth Nexus. Maybe we're meant to just... No, I think we have to hold up the Tidebinder now. Yeah, we should have gone Shardless Agent last turn, because they don't make a construct. Okay, they're floating the mana here. Which is fine. We'll let them search. I get the hammer. Stoneforge is fine. Yeah, we could have countered the trigger. This stops artifacts being things, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I wish I'd countered something now, really. I think I'm just going to play the Tidebinder because it forces them to block with Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, I really should have played Shardless Agent those turns ago. Now that is... So they go block... I think I'm just going to go... We could just ice it. I think firing it is probably the way. I could have a protection spell here. Hex proof. Prevent all damage that black and or red sources. Okay, but they still have to block. Print of damage. Sure. And it goes to 3. Again, just going to hold up the Tidebinder. Because they could go land. What's it called? Yeah, Paladin. So then, yeah, we just counter the trigger. We could counter the equip, which stops them. Does it become equip 0 though? If an ability of an artifact, creature, or planeswalker is countered, that permanent loses all abilities for as long as it remains on the battlefield. Okay, well, let's try it for science. I mean, we worst case we can block anyway. I suppose they have Shadow Spear, but I think we're still okay. Right, so counter the hammer activation. Now this should mean, yeah, so this just has no text on it now. They can equip the Shadow Spear, but what they gain 2 life. We attack for lots of damage. Okay, so fortunately that did work the way I wanted it to work. Okay, so they are playing Paladin, so Subtlety does become not too bad, I suppose. We definitely want the Gemstone Caverns in. We could just cut another land. I think it's probably Subtlety though. Yeah, go with that. Right, this hand is okay. You know, it's got 3 lands and Cascaders and a Tidebinder in. If it didn't have Boseiju, I think this is definitely a mulligan. We don't have any sort of free interaction. There's Sentinel. Okay, there's a land. So just go and get the Triome here. Now that we've found the land. Hopefully the opponent doesn't have... Okay, there's another Sentinel, which is okay. They're going to draw a load of cards, but... 4 cards in hand. I guess this is the kind of start that just... You know, the opponent probably wouldn't run this out in a world where Fury is still around. We'll just play the mountain and pass. It may be next turn that we just Tidebinder something. Giver of Runes. That's pretty good. Okay, so it's island cycle. Let's go and get a basic island probably. Don't want to take more damage than we have to. Okay, draw the other basic island. This is fine. So we're going to Violent Outburst, I think. Depends if they attack or not. If they attack, we'll Violent Outburst. They get to draw 2 cards though. Maybe we should wait. Cigar's Aid. Actually, so now we probably just take it. Having the opponent draw that many cards. Maybe we're meant to just wait a turn, play the other island so that we can pay for one of them. But I really want to get Rhinos down. I don't think, given that they've only got 2 cards now, I don't think we can let them draw 2 cards. Okay, Dead Gone is a good draw. So just go island. So we could Boseiju a center. The Giver of Runes is a problem, actually. So we're going to have to Dead Gone that. Yeah, I mean, we've got time. They don't attack here. So let's just go dead, kill this, pay the 2. They might have Surge of Salvation or something. Okay. Another land isn't the best, but we can go and get basic forest. Okay, I think we're passing again because we want to be able to counter. The opponent only has 2 cards in hand, and here we can go. Okay, opponent finds another land, so it looks like they might be a bit flooded. Okay, so let's fetch a basic forest and make some Rhinos. Cast a Crashing Footfalls. Pay the 1. Pay the 1. Okay, and then we're probably just doing. Okay, another Boseiju is really nice. Now I'm happy to just wait, I think. So, yeah, we can attack. No blocks. So the double Boseiju is nice. We'll just play the Misty because then we've got the option to shock if we need. Well, yeah, we might as well go and get a shock land actually. Tap land because we're unlikely to be I'm probably just going to use the mana to Boseiju something here. Springleaf Drum is fine. Actually no, I don't think we want to use the mana. Let's go and get more green sources. Okay, Lórien Revealed. We'll just keep attacking. But there's no reason to do anything here. It goes to 4. Are we going to shock in? So we can go. If we shock in, we can go Boseiju, 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 and Tidebinder. So I think so. If they attack, we're happy to just take it. Right, what do we think this means? I think we just untap and just, yeah, attack. The good thing is we're not relying on non-creature spells. Okay, block, block. I don't know what this is. Caldra. Okay, so we Boseiju the Cigadas. Oh no, this is fine. We just counter the. Oh yeah, we just. Just Boseiju here, I think. Actually, it doesn't matter here what we do, because like we could Boseiju one of the Esper Sentinels, and then we get through for 4 trample. I suppose. Well, I don't really know what they can do. I suppose they could. If they do for 1 mana. I mean, we could counter that trigger. Yeah, we'll counter the trigger. Like, I don't think there's anything that gets the opponent out of this. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Tidebinder really coming in clutch there. Good win against Hammer Time, which I think is a reasonable matchup for us. But yeah, we're on to, well, 2-0, but annoyingly, yeah, losing that middle one. But yeah, we'll see if we can close out. Right, round number 4. We'll play first, and yeah, hand's great. Yeah. I think we'll just island cycle for a basic island, and then we can ice and then turn 3 Shardless Agent. We're on the play as well. Yeah, another really good hand. Right, I think we'll lead with Steam Vents. It's unlikely, but we might want to Mystical Dispute. No, if they go Preordain. Looks like it could be. I mean, Arid Mesa is used in a few decks, but it's mostly burn. Okay, Ragavan, sure. So Island Cycle. Yeah, this is actually poor timing in case they play Mishra's Bauble, but unlikely. Yeah, just gonna kill this right now. We don't know what we're up against, but I mean, it's unlikely they, untap, fetch land, go and get, Steam Vents and spell Pierce or something, but don't really want that happening. Street Wraith. Urza's Saga. Okay, they dash Ragavan, so that means we would have preferred to hold up the fire. Okay, Misty Rainforest. I think I'm just gonna use that to go and get a forest. Like, I can't see them playing Blood Moon. With the Urza Saga. Okay, Bloodstained Mire. One of the cards in their hand is Ragavan. Okay. I think we'll shock in. No, probably did. Yeah, actually, no, that's good because then we can
Potentially cycle. Actually, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack with Shardless Agent. Don't want to get Ragavan. No, we're playing another one, so that was actually a bit stupid. Okay, they make a construct. So we have 20 power on the field. Assuming the opponent can't do much about this. You can't fetch engineered explosives. I guess something like Shadow Spear can gain them some life, but we just tap the construct. Okay, Springleaf Drum. Another Saga. They got 6 cards in hand, one of which is Ragavan. I guess they can block with these. Block 2 Rhinos. Block here. Still not good enough. There's Shadow Spear. But they're just dead, I think. Okay, so let's island cycle. Just going to get another basic island. Yeah, now we can just attack. The onus is on them. Like they'll go block 2 Rhinos. Like they might have a removal spell. But yeah, we drew on all the answers by then anyway. Okay, so some sort of Urza Saga deck, which probably means you want to bring in these Force of Vigors and the Brotherhood's End. I don't think we like Mystical Dispute or Force of Negation. Do we want Blood Moon? They are base red, so probably not. Let's bring in Boseiju. And then we only saw Ragavan as a Saga. I don't think we want Blood Moon. Maybe bring in a 1 of Endurance. Yeah, bring in 1 Endurance. See how that goes. Well, the very good hands continue. We're going to keep this one. Put Gemstone Caverns into play. We'll just get rid of the Triome, I think. Opponent could be on Blood Moon, so I'll probably fetch a basic island. Oh, I guess it could be. I bet it's Hollow One, actually. Oh, it's Asmo. Sure. That's pretty good against us. So let's island cycle. Just get a basic. Okay, another Gemstone Caverns amongst the worst draws. So here, yeah, we're just going to ice the land. Would I draw a card as well? Okay, another ice. Okay, Dragon's Rage Channeler. So now we probably... no, I'm just going to Violent Outburst. Ooh, Hideous Laughter. Okay. Let's grab a forest. Maybe that was wrong. No, we've got this Gemstone Caverns. Makes all colours. Okay, that's fine. So put a mountain into the graveyard. Underworld Cookbook. Okay, another land into the graveyard. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just Violent Outburst. Opponent can make 1 food potentially. Okay, so yeah, we can just attack, I think. Like they can equip here, gain 3, but we can just ice it. Yeah. Let's play a tap land, pass the turn. Or we can just Tishana's counter the Shadow Spear. We can also counter the Asmo activation, which is interesting. Flame slash a Rhino, sure. Okay, that is a 3/3 now. Okay, equipping there. So yeah, I'll just ice. Okay. Wonder if they'll shoot a Rhino now before we can Tishana's. It's pretty good. Okay, so I think we have to go land. I think we have to go. We could just. Yeah, I think we're going to Tidebinder the Saga. We don't really want them gaining loads and loads of life. So we either Boseiju the Saga, because they're not going to go and get anything, so we go Tishana. I think we go Tishana's the Saga, Boseiju the Shadow Spear. Just so this, yeah, as we said, this stops it learning that ability. And it also means that they, I mean, if they kill the Tidebinder, it doesn't really matter. Yep, can't make constructs. Okay, so we'll just block here. I think I'm just going to, well, how much do we care? Yeah, I'm going to Boseiju the Shadow Spear. Yeah, trading with Asmo is definitely good. Maybe we could have tried to race. They make a food token. Oh, well, they did draw Oval Chase Daredevil. It's pretty good. I guess maybe killing the Shadow Spear wasn't great. That is good though. So either draw some cards or we Violent Outburst. They can't make a token. We brought in the Endurances. I kind of want to draw a load of cards. Take another 3 damage. No, because no, this is lethal next turn. So, well, it's not. They can return that to hand. Maybe we should have drawn a load of cards. They can't make a token. I think the opponent might be confused because Tishana's Tidebinder is obviously gone at the moment. I think it's still trying to make tokens. It counted the ability for Saga to learn the chapter 2, so yeah, it just never learns it. Yeah, a bit confused. I'll just respond to them. Okay, I think we're got there. Yeah, that's probably why the opponent attacked with Asmo to yeah, because they were happy to trade with yeah, they were happy to trade for our Tidebinder if they get to make constructs. So they've dashed Ragavan. We're obviously going to just Violent Outburst. They dashed Ragavan after seeing what was on top of our library as well. Lórien Revealed, so don't want us drawing 3 cards. Okay, they gain 3 life. Make another food, which is fine. So we go block Ragavan. And then, yeah, we'll just draw 3 cards. Opponent gets to draw a card as well. Okay, that's not really what we want to draw. But if we can draw Endurance and then pitch that to it. Okay, Force of Vigor. Yeah, we'll just attack with everything because they can go up to 14. So yeah, we attack with everything here. Legendary creature. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card against trample. Exile the top card of your library. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, exile the top card of your library. Okay, so we'll go Force because we will need to get rid of the cookbook because we don't want to. Yeah, don't want them discarding a card with it. Galvanic Blast. Okay, so we're just dead. Oh, that's frustrating. Yikes, that was a good draw. Okay, so did not expect Galvanic Blast. Yeah, I felt like we were pretty good there. We couldn't do anything against... Maybe we should have just let this attack and not done anything, because then Galvanic Blast, this attacks for 3, then Galvanic Blast only deals 2. This actually attacks for 4. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card, and then they get to draw a card. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think that was probably fine. Right, we want the Endurances. We didn't actually bring any of those in. Take out the Gemstone Caverns. Maybe we want Anger of the Gods. I want Force of Vigor. Subtlety is fine, but not amazing. Maybe we'll just trim 1 Subtlety. Anger deals with... Actually, yeah, 2 Subtlety for an Anger, I think. Like, Anger deals with Asmo. It can deal with constructs. Deals with whatever that creature was. I guess it doesn't deal with that creature. Or a creature if it's been pumped by that thing that gives it +1/+1, but let's see. I'm not overly enthused about this hand. I mean, we can endurance them, but no, we'll mulligan this one. Only 1 land, but it's got a load of good sideboard cards. We have to mulligan again. I don't think we can keep this. We're not even suspending Rhinos on one. Yeah, one land and a handful of 3-drops. Yeah, mulliganing on the play. This is better. Bottom Rhinos and Subtlety probably. Or is it just Endurance? Because you might need Subtlety. No, I think we'll just bottom the Subtlety. Play this pass. We'll cycle go get the Triome. And then, a bit awkward that this is basic island because we can't go and get double blue and double red and double green. Could just go and get steam vents or breeding pool. I think I'm just gonna get the Triome though. Ragavan, pretty scary. Play the Triome pass. Force of Vigor, not a bad draw. So yeah, we're going to island cycle for a breeding pool. Should probably island cycle first, although if they hit... I'm going to island cycle now. We don't really want them hitting breeding pool. Question is, if they go Saga, do we Force of Vigor it? They hit Brotherhood's End, which would have been reasonable. Well, we haven't actually got the mana to cast that at the moment, so... Okay, one of these things. Sure. So use the treasure for that. Okay. Have they found... Okay, so still no land. Okay, so let's play the breeding pool. Pass. Okay, so that stays exiled. I'm assuming you can play it this turn. Yeah. Oh, your next end step. As a Saga. Okay, so yeah, we'll just Outburst. Cast the Footfalls. And yeah, just make sure we kill the Ragavan. So they've got Saga in hand. Okay, they blast one. Which is fine. Hopefully they go Saga, like 1 mana artifact. I don't think they can play the thing. Okay, that's fine. So we draw. Okay, Boseiju is interesting. So what do we do now? We don't really want them making a token. But if they just hold up all of their mana to just do that, I think that's fine. So I think we'll just attack with this, and then we can hold up Endurance to block the creature. Okay, Mistress Bauble. Could Endurance now, actually. Stops them. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, actually, yeah, a bit lucky there because Urza Saga, if they played a land, they could have made the construct and then got Overchase back anyway. So yeah, stick. Because we don't want this loop where they can just keep discarding Overchase Daredevil. Five cards in hand for the opponent. Okay, they play a Channeler and pass. That's a good draw. So let's just go dead here. I guess we can attack first. Kill this. And then I'm guessing their upkeep. This will give them delirium, but they'll have delirium anyway. I suppose it also gives them coloured mana potentially. Okay, there's a cookbook. So if we go Asmo, okay, they've got another Daredevil. So Asmo, if it's just Asmo though, because they could have drawn another land. If they've drawn another land for the cookbook, which it doesn't look like they have. Okay. So they have to block here. I guess we island cycle for just another basic and play it. Okay, I think that's fine. Don't need to force right away. I guess it would, if they play an Asmo, we'll force the food tokens. I'm just going to force now this. This and this, I think. Galvanic Blast the Rhino. Don't know, maybe we should have held on to the Force. Like this has to attack. They can't gain life with that. They need, I guess, exactly Asmo. Oh. That's so bad. I mean, they're not gonna have to block with that because they can just eat it with this. I should have forced one food instead of the. Yeah, we probably lose now. Well, we could draw fire, I suppose. All right, fire. Come on, fire. Misty Rainforest. Yeah, that's my fault. Like they just had kind of, yeah. So if we go. There's another cookbook as well. So, yeah, they can make a food, another cookbook, so they can answer any threat we play. Yeah. Hopefully I haven't got another Galv Blast because we are under land because we're dead to that. Yeah, that was just a misplay on my part. Should have killed the one of the food tokens. So that doesn't do anything because they just do that. Yeah, we're just dead. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, yikes. Yeah, because we just do this. They do. Yeah, I threw that game away. I needed to Force of Vigor the food token. We keep the endurance. We attack. They have to block with Asmo. Yeah, just should have thought that through more, really. That we needed to draw. Oh, there's one card deeper. Shouldn't have looked. Now we had outs, but I think that was just poor play. We didn't even really need to force the saga. I think I just got too hung up on looking for value. They didn't really need the mana from it, so instead we just wait. Yeah, I think I got too impatient as well. Okay, well, we'll live and learn and move on for the final round.
Right, decent hand again here. We're going to keep this one. We've got the Lórien Revealed that we can cycle turn 0. What are we putting back to Lórien Revealed? It's either Dead Gone or Flame, I think. Obviously we need to draw another land, so we're definitely keeping Fire Ice. But Flame is so good with Tidebinder if the game goes a little bit longer. We really need to use this to draw is the thing. So if they go turn 1 Ragavan, they have mulled to 5. I think it's just Dead Gone. Okay, Delta. So what are we going to go and get? We could go and get basic island. I think we'll just get steam vents. Maybe we should have got basic island because we're going to want to shock this in and it might stop them from fetching. Right, land. Or Lórien Revealed is fine as well. Okay, another Fire Ice. So if the opponent doesn't fetch, and they don't present any tappable targets until their their end step, we'll have to tap one of our own lands here. Just 2 mana, draw a card. Okay, that's good. They are fetching. Okay, they get an island. A Lórien Revealed as well for Watery Grave. Right, show us a land. Is the opponent wondering whether to spell pierce this? Okay, we draw our land, which is really good. So if they shock in Watery Grave, we... Okay, Hall of Storm Giant. So some sort of control. That really makes me think that they have spell pierce. But are we in any better shape if we don't just jam here? You know, that's always getting spell pierced. We could wait, hold up Tidebinder. Don't know. Like the pause on the fire ice definitely makes you think they've got a spell pierce effect, but I think we're just jamming here. I don't think it gets any better for us. Waiting. You know, they're quite likely to have counterspell or drown in the lock as well, depending on what list they are. Let's go forest. Yeah, we're just going to go for it. Maybe we should have gone Tasha's. I keep saying Tasha's, it's Tishana's. Because then we could have Flame of Anor for full value next turn. But it does resolve. Opponent could have been bluffing with the pause. But it's going to be a long time before we can play around Spell Pierce, and they're likely to have counterspell as well. Right, well, they've shocked in. Okay, we'll play another island. They could have Archmage's Charm, I suppose. Okay, no Archmage's Charm. Okay, so this could be Tishana's Tidebinder of their own. Shieldred's Edict. Okay, sacrifice the Rhino token. So yeah, it looks like the like control list. If they go to fetch here, I'm gonna try and stifle it. Because I think they're probably going to go for Snapcaster Edict. Don't know, I just think that's the list they're on. Bowmasters, which is fine. So yeah, we'll go fire. One here, one here. And if the opponent goes fetch, we'll stifle the fetch with Tishana's. I hope they don't have Stern Scolding. Scrap Stomping Ground. Yep. That's pretty brutal. I suppose they could untap and go one ring, but okay, opponent concedes. They did multi-5 and we had, yeah, very, very good hand. Okay, so what do we think? We saw Bowmaster. Yes, it looks like it's blue-black, just blue-black control. We might want the Commandeer. We definitely want the Mystical Dispute. I don't think we necessarily want Dead Gone. We don't care too much about Bowmasters. Let's just bring in the Commandeers and the Dispute. Probably an Endurance as well, actually. Yeah. What do we think about Boseiju? We did see Hall, but I doubt the games are going that long. No, I think that's fine. We'll go with that. Right, we have another Gemstone Caverns hand. I think I'm going to keep this. Caverns, okay. What are we bottoming? It's probably one of these. I think we'll just get rid of Subtlety. Subtlety is probably not that good in this matchup anyway. Like it gives us an early opportunity to perhaps stifle something with Tidebinder. Love to draw a Cascader, obviously. We don't, so Fire Ice would be an interesting draw. Okay, Flame of Anor is pretty good. So let's just do this. Pass. Maybe we should have brought in the Boseiju to hedge against Chalice. So yeah, here we'll fetch the Triome, and then we'll I should have played the Wooded Foothills here, because we're going to go fetch the Triome, and then I kind of want basic island, whereas this, we can only fetch basic forest. But yeah, it's just, yeah, small sequencing mistake there. Always want to lead on Wooded Foothills over Misty Rainforest. We probably will fetch the basic, because we'll still have one of every, we'll have 2 of most colours, and then we'll have 3 green. Well, actually that's probably not correct. We'll probably have to fetch Shock, because we've got so many mystical disputes in the deck that I'm going to want triple blue at some point, probably. We're going to main phase fetch anyway to play around an opposing Tidebinder. Okay, Commandeer is actually pretty good. Yeah, so we'll go and get Steam Vents here. Okay, see if they've got a Bowmaster for us. Really want something to Tidebinder here. If the opponent doesn't do anything, we'll just go Flame of Anor, draw 2 cards. Although they could be on Shield Druid. I think I'm just going to draw 2 cards. I want to use the mana. Draw 2. Bowmasters. Sure. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So they do get to ping us 3 times and make quite a large orc. Okay, we don't draw that well either. Okay, draw. Okay, breeding pool. Don't think we're gonna. Are we gonna shock that in to play the footfalls? We're taking 4, so that does. No, I don't think we are. It like increases the clock by a turn. We could go Tidebinder block. Kind of want them to go one ring here. So they are attacking. I think I'm going to go Tidebinder. Just yeah, block the Bowmasters, and then we can potentially block the Orc Army next turn. Opponent's got 5 cards in hand. We really want to encourage them to tap out for the ring here, which I'm assuming they're playing. Done. And then yeah, we'll just go to the opponent could have a removal, I suppose. That's Shardless Agent, sack your Tidebinder. Yeah, block Bowmaster. Okay. See what we draw. Okay, another island. Just suspend, and then yeah, we're not attacking. Planning to just trade with the Orc. Okay, they go land. If they go for a ring, we'll commandeer it. Okay, no attacks is interesting. Okay, so this is the turn we're making Rhinos. We can, yeah, they, I suppose Tidebinder, yeah, counters the Rhinos. We can't do anything about that. I don't know how much we're meant to fight with force. I think we probably are. Because yeah, they can counter the trigger to let us cast it from exile. Okay, well the opponent doesn't do anything. We draw a Violent Outburst, which is quite nice. I suppose they could have engineered explosives. I think I'm okay attacking now that that's resolved. I suppose if they go Bowmaster again... If they go Bowmaster again, ping us, they can make the Orc bigger. Okay, so now I think we have to go Violent Outburst. It implies they don't necessarily have... engineered explosives. I'm going to Violent Outburst here. Because this trades. And there's no way they're going to counter the Violent Outburst. I mean, they might do. Okay, that's fine. But at least, yeah, these trade now. So we've got 2 Rhinos. We can try and force an engineered explosives. Right, well, how much do we think they have spell pierce? This is why we bring in Commandeer, so we can force play around spell pierce. Storm count what is showing, so they probably have Flusterstorm. If we go Commandeer and they Flusterstorm, it's bad. I can't. If we force, that also gets hit by Flusterstorm. Because it's storm count 3. I think I'm just going to go for it. Like, either way, we get pretty heavily blown out by Flusterstorm. And like, this is the highest upside. Although we do get an ouch in chat from the opponent, so hopefully. Oh, it was the spell pierce. Yep, we'll take the ring. We'll gain protection from everything. And then we'll draw 3 cards with it. Commandeer is so good when it works like that. So yeah, I guess we draw a card here. Oh, we do lose life to... Oh, I did forget about Bowmasters. We are going to lose life to the ring. Oh, we've got protection though. Okay. Yeah, I did forget about Bowmasters, but we're probably going to be drawing the cards anyway. Not the best draw. Do we draw 2 with the ring? So we would go to 6. And then 4. I think so. I think it's worth it here. Ugh. Awful draws. It makes this huge as well. I think we'll just attack with 1 Rhino because we can't afford to attack with both. Yeah, like that's probably I did forget about the Bowmasters, which is very stupid, but I don't think there's any way we're not drawing with the ring there. We've drawn very poorly. Like, we wanted anything like Tidebinder, or when are our next Rhinos coming down? Not for a while. We can't draw cards with Lórien Revealed. Maybe we just weren't meant to draw with the ring. Just start slamming in for... for 8 a turn. What have we got here? Is this Murktide Regent? Yikes. Okay, so let's go... I mean, we have to go... well... yeah, let's make them tap out. Did forget about Murktide. Okay, they don't pay for it. Oh, okay. That's pretty. They're 2 pretty good cards to have. Okay, so we go down to 4, down to 2, and then lose. Unless we can draw Flame of Anor or something else that removes Shieldred. Okay. Yeah, that loses us the game. So attack with 1. If they block with Shield Druid, we go. Yeah, that's the only. That's the only out we've got. Yeah, they just don't block, which is completely correct. Yeah. Okay, so we got there. Sure. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think we couldn't have done much. I think countering the Murktide was fine. We didn't know they had exactly Shield Druid. Okay. So I think it's just Gemstone Caverns out for Boseiju. Yeah, that was quite. Yeah. That was quite. I think I just played pretty poorly there. Just forgetting about Bowmaster is just pretty unforgivable at this point in Modern. Yeah, we'll play first. Actually, yeah. Was it those 2 points of life maybe that I lost in the early game? Didn't help. Okay, yeah, this sounds good. So we'll go turn 1. We have. Okay, so what are we getting with this Lórien Revealed? We could go Forest, Basic Island. I think that's what we want to do. This sounds really good. So yeah, it was showing storm count, so quite possible. I don't know when that shows up. Okay, let's get Forest. Island cycle. We don't have to get Basic Island here. We are running Endurance. Maybe we're meant to get Breeding Pool. I'm going to get Breeding Pool. Let's make sure we've got all our colours. Okay, another Violent Outburst. Okay, let's go Ice here. Maybe we're not meant to Ice there. Definitely possible. Because we're holding this Force of Negation, so we're probably not going to... yeah, okay, so in upkeep, we're going to go for Violent Outburst, hold up Force of Negation. Do we force a Spell Pierce, is the question. Flusterstorm. Can't force that one. Okay, so they've got counter spell up. They don't have any black mana at the moment. Okay, so let's just go Island, suspend, go. I think I'm going to go for it again. Like if they have another 1 mana counter, it's really bad. Maybe we're just not meant to force and just start trading 1 for 1.
Okay, yeah, we will force the force. Yep. That's really nice there. Make the Rhinos. They miss a land drop as well. Okay, Commandeer, not the best draw. Okay, attack. Put them to 12. Opponent possibly has the ring in hand. Okay, they draw 2 cards. I'm a bit surprised they don't gain control of a Rhino, but I suppose they do want to draw land. They still don't hit a land drop. I'm not going to go and get Ketria Triome here, because if we draw it, probably want to draw a card. Opponent discards Bowmasters. Well, the land. Yeah, just pass the turn. Here I am going to go and get the Triome, I think, because if we draw... maybe not. Okay, we get the GGs. Yeah, opponent doesn't have any black source. They drew a low... they got 2 push. 2 push, 2 ring. That's pretty rough. Yeah, like, I think if the opponent finds a land there, we probably, yeah, it's quite possible we lose the game. But I mean, they kept the hand, maybe with, you know, on the strength of the blue cards and the land. So okay, well, yeah, I think the deck gave us all the tools we needed to win there, but I didn't necessarily play the best in a couple of spots. I think Brotherhood's End I like. I still like Commandeer. I think the main deck is good. I think maybe room for more Flame of Anor potentially. Now that we've got these Tidebinders, I could see playing around with the number of Tidebinder versus Subtlety and Flame of Anor. I think 4 Lórien Revealed is correct. Yeah, but it's adaptable to what we think the meta's going to be. I think 3 Blood Moon at the moment I really want. I think Titan and Tron are going to come back in earnest. And then Hammer is on the rise as well, so I could see going up another Force potentially. But yeah, really happy with that. Please do let me know if there's any other glaring errors you spotted. And let me know your current thoughts on Rhinos and the meta going forward. But for now, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.